tips on how to keep everyone safe.
Yeah, hey there, you guys. It's National Water Safety Month, the month of May. And as we're about to wrap up, it's that time of year starting to warm up. People are hanging out at the pool, maybe going to the beach or the river. And of course, you want to be prepared, have your kids ready, and have some good ground rules. My favorite, no running. That's what I say all day long. And Andrew here with California Family Fitness to talk a little bit about some of those ground rules to establish with your kids before you show up at a place like this.
Yeah, so a lot of facilities have their rules posted everywhere. It's a good idea to have your kids look at those rules, go over them, any personal rules that you have set with them. Never swim alone. Let your parents know that you're going into the water. Another good idea is to get them enrolled in swim lessons as soon as possible. Here at California Family Fitness, we have lessons for children as young as 6 years old. We can also teach adults, but the sooner the better. That's what I always say. We also suggest that you guys invest in life jackets, Coast Guard approved life jackets specifically. If you need to check if something is Coast Guard approved, they'll usually say it on the inside. For example, this is just a kickboard, regulation kickboard. It states right there very clearly, it's not a life-saving device. You don't want to rely on this at all. You would rather wear one of these.
Yeah, so we have a couple, and we have a little guy over here, Blake, who's been itching to get in the pool. He wants to wear one, so we're going to put this on. I always call these the puddle jumper. My kids wore these. They were the best in the water. Julissa, you still have itty-bitties at home, so this thing here works like a charm. The kids are comfortable in it. They don't seem to mind it, and they stay above water. That's the one thing. Their little head doesn't dunk under, which is mostly what they don't like when they get in the pool. So this keeps them safe. It's approved, so that's great. And they can jump in the pool and you know you don't have to worry. And we're talking about the rules and the reminders, and it might seem redundant, right? But kids do forget. And my own kids, I tell them, stay out of the pool. Oh, I just got on the step. It's like, no, stay out of the water. So they really do need reminders all summer long, even if it seems redundant.
Absolutely. And you can't underestimate water, as fun as it is. And as
Go, Blake. Go. You get in the water. Go. He's freezing.
He's so cute.
Okay, we're going to let Blake go in because he's been waiting. And we have some instructors in the pool to help him out. Oh, he's going this way. He was chasing me around. He wanted that little puddle jumper on. All right, he's ready to go. Whee! There you go. Yeah, and you do have to remind them a lot.
Yeah, you have to remind them. You know, at that age, they're not going to remember all the time. They don't overestimate water like adults can. So it's adults' job to stay vigilant, watch their children. Cell phones are a big distraction nowadays. If you bring your kids to the pool, it'd be best if you get in the water with them. That's the best thing you can do. Invest in a life jacket. Always keep your eyes on them, and get them enrolled in swim lessons as soon as possible.
Yeah, and you can start them really young. It's really never too soon.
Yeah, like I said earlier, we've got lessons here at California Family Fitness for children as young as 6 months. We have parent-child classes, so you can have go in the water with your child and just get them comfortable with the water. That's the best thing to do, is get them comfortable first, and then once they're a little bit older, they'll be able to go into the water by themselves and start learning actual water skills and swimming. And
you're the swim coordinator here. What would you say is the biggest mistake that people make heading into the summer right now with their kids? A lot of people bring little ones out by the pool. What would you say is the number one thing people are doing wrong?
Just underestimating the potential dangers of water. It's a great activity to do to get your kids involved in swimming. However, you want to make sure that they're safe first. Ultimately, that's the one thing that you want to do. So that's why usually drowning is actually the second highest cause of accidental death in the United States for children under the age of 19. So that's one thing. You don't want to underestimate the water. Make sure you're taking all the precautions. Make sure you're always focusing on your children. Drowning is not loud. You won't hear it. You have to be maintaining eye contact with your kids the whole time. Otherwise, it can happen in an instant. So you want to be sure to be watching them the whole time. That's the best thing you could do, is watch them. Yeah, you make a really good point. Getting distracted can be very easy, especially with our phones and devices and all of those things. Yeah. So when you bring your kids to the pool, stay engaged, be engaged, get in the water, moms, even if you don't want to, even if it's a little cold, which I have a feeling it might be a little cold for me, but get in and have fun with your kids. That's the best way to keep them safe in the summer. And of course, you can jump online, California Family Fitness, check out the list of swim lessons and get them into some classes too. Back over to you.
Absolutely. Good tips for everyone.